Hello, 100 Coffees. Angela here, one of your founders. And today, for our video for the Fill Your Cup Challenge, we are introducing you to the PIP network that we are, PIP Business Network that we are affiliated with. So, or partnered with, I should say. So yesterday we showed a video on and introduced you to the founder, Paul. Today I want to show you how to go in and find things in there, find groups to network with, put your business up on the members directory, which is Google searchable. So it gives you another way to be found as a business and some different things that you can find on the site. So today I'm sharing my screen. This is what their website looks like. Put myself in the corner there. Okay, so you would go to pipbusinessnetwork.com, and this is the home screen here. So you'll see a map of the world, and they're literally around the world available. There's many groups forming. This is a fairly new platforms. So there's plenty of room, especially in the United States, to grow groups. And if you network locally already, you know that even like within our group here, there's meetings happening daily. And there's still people who aren't connected to groups. So this is something that's going to give you even more freedom because you don't have to be in one location every week or every other week. You can join from anywhere and you can connect with people all over the world from wherever you are. So it gives you more freedom and a bigger area to service in your organization. So depending on your business and your business model, this could be a great way for you to branch out and grow your business. So let's see. So this is the home page. I'm just literally going to walk you across all the tabs and where to find things. Up here, you'll see dashboard. You will not have access to a dashboard until you join, and it's free to come in and get started here. Payment isn't until, so level 1 is free. We're going to talk about how money is tied into this and paying to get access to more and more features. But level 1 coming in is free. So don't be shy to hit apply to join. You're not going to be asked to give any money. Okay, so apply to join. We're going to go through that after I show you all of these other features here. So this is the home page. About PIP shows you the membership levels. So we're going to click that. Sorry. Okay, so membership levels. So like I said, level 1 is free. So there's no reason you can't come in and get your free level of membership here. So a free level of membership gives you access to post your business on the member directory. Okay, it's searchable through Google. It puts your information out here on a website, on the internet, and you can be listed as a business for a category in your region. So when people are looking for who to do business with, you're listed on there. Okay, so it's like a global Chamber of Commerce listing. So that's free, and free members can also visit groups. You can't, you wouldn't be a member of that group, but you can visit groups as you're kind of shopping around to see how many groups you want to join and what regions, what groups you want to join. So much like if you are an in-person networker, there's different groups. There's like BNI, LaTip. Here locally in the Valley, there's one called Gold Star, which is very popular. So they have chapters that meet in certain towns, and sometimes they have multiple chapters per town. We have multiple chapters in our town. And so that's what this is. So it's just virtually, okay? So if you think you're looking at that map, every city will have multiple groups, okay? But you kind of shop around to see what group kind of fits you. You meet some people, see who you want to hang out with, right? There's only so many seats per group. So if you like a group, you want to upgrade your membership to a paid level to get your seat in that group, okay? 100 copies groups are not exclusive. The only requirement is that you're a woman to come into 100 copies group, but um, you can have multiple businesses with the same, like we accept multiple businesses and categories in that group. So you're not going to be the only person doing what you're doing in that group, okay? It's just like 100 coffees, just we're having our networking groups, but there will be a max of how many people can be in that group. And there's different benefits to being a paid member versus a visitor, okay? We're going to talk about that in a minute. And there's other groups you can join that aren't 100 copies. So you want to, when you go in and look at the groups, it'll tell you a little bit about them and if they're exclusive or non-exclusive. You also can control a group where you can create that group and you get to decide who's allowed to come in your group and what your group's all about, okay? So that's a level 1 membership is free. And all you gotta do is hit apply to join and fill out the information. It's very simple. Level 2 gets you into, gives you a seat at the table, basically. You are a paying member, and so therefore paid members are allowed to present their business. They have a permanent seat in a group. So if it's an exclusive group, then you own that category in that exclusive group. So there's some benefits to being a paid member. So at this level, level 2, you can attend, let's see, okay, you get more detailed profile, a photo, a logo. You can put things on the notice board, so you can post like events, promotions you're having on the notice board. Exclusivity in the business type groups. Okay, paid member exclusivity. Chance to participate in live business networking webinars in virtual conference rooms. The meetings are each 2 weeks, so it's bi-weekly, it's not every week. Same day, same time. You can present, make connections. Okay, and so you can select a group as a visitor until they have 10 core members, paying members. You can't even pay to be a member yet. So it takes 10 members minimum to start a group. So if you're interested in a group and they're just kind of forming, like the coffee groups are in the forming stages, you can tie yourself to a group and you will not get charged yet. There's no way to charge you because there's no group yet. So this is the perfect time to come in and start shopping around and looking at locations and where we want to form coffee groups. Until we get 10 people committed to paying membership to be there, it's not even an existent thing yet. So level 2 gets you into one meeting group. So you have to pick one group and you can meet with that group every other week. Okay. Level 3 gives you access to 3 meeting groups. So maybe you have time for 3 different meeting groups. So those can be 3 different types of groups in the same location. They can be 3 groups in different areas. Maybe you're growing California, Washington, and Nevada, and you want to have 3 different groups. Or maybe you're doing California, Toronto, Canada, and Sydney, Australia. Okay, so awesome. So those are your 3 groups. So level 3 gets you 3 groups. Now all the prices here, these are UK prices. So just be aware it's going to be depending on the exchange rate. When you sign up, that's what your monthly price will be, whatever that exchange rate is when you sign up. Okay, so level 4, if you have time for 5 meetings a month, then you can pick 5 groups for level 4. Okay, so literally the highest one here, if you want to do 5 groups, 100 pounds a year, right now is going to be about $120 US. So for $120, you can go to 5 groups, which 5 times 2 a week or 2 a month, that's 10 meetings. That's $10 a meeting for you to go and network. $10, yeah, $10 per meeting. Well, that's actually less than that because that would be only for a month, right? So it's $120 a year, $10 a month to have 5 meetings. So I guess that's what, $2 a meeting? Not bad, right? $2 a meeting. And each group consists of anywhere from 10 to 50 people in that group. So you do the math and figure out what works best for your business, okay? Not everyone has time or wants to chase 5 meetings. Maybe you only want to attend 1 meeting. I know when I was doing in-person networking, I was going to a meeting every single day of the week just because that's how much growth I needed to do for my business. So this will be different for each person. All right, that's members. Find a group. You have all of the continents. Okay, I'm in North America, so I'm going to look in North America for a group. And I could look for a group in Australia if I wanted, but I'm just going to look in North America and see what's close to me. So anywhere where there's a dot, that's where there is a group. And we actually have interest. Someone would like to open a Mexico City chapter. Wouldn't that be cool? For 100 coffees. So right now, in California, there's 2 groups. So plenty of room to expand here. Okay, so 2 groups. One is 100 coffees. So anytime, if you're looking for a coffee group, it will start with 100 coffees dash and the city. Okay, so here's one in Modesto, which I host. And then we have just a regular Modesto, which is not a 100 coffees group. It's just it is an exclusive group, so only 1 per category. I also host that one, but only 1 person per category. It will be allowed into that group. So that's not a coffee group. That is a regular standard business meeting, business network, okay? So that is the North America, that's for California. The other one right now is in Phoenix, Arizona. And I also run those. We have a Vegas opening soon. And I think a Washington opening soon. And potentially Mexico City. So that's the US. Okay, this one's right up here is on the border. Looks like Vancouver, possibly. So this one's in Canada, if anyone's by Vancouver. And then there's a Seattle. Those are not 100 coffees groups, but you may want to come in here and join one of those groups. So you're going to find groups that are 100 coffees and are other things. So you would want to narrow down. So if you click on that, it's going to have me view the group, and you can get more information about who's hosting the group. So Steve is hosting this group. And right now there's no companies listed, okay? So you can email the group controller. Group controllers are the hosts of the groups. And you can ask him, hey, are you planning on starting any meetings soon, or whatever you want to email him about, okay? Or you can join the group. Now, again, remember, there's not 10 people here. So if you click join group before there's 10 people, you will not get charged for anything, but it does put you on the waiting list so that so Paul knows, oh, okay, there's someone interested in that location, and the group controller knows, oh, there's someone interested in this location, and then they can reach out to you and start coordinating meetings and growing the group. Okay, so that's how that works. Let's look, let's see. Let's look in Europe, because I know we have a few in Europe here. Let's see what groups are in Europe. Okay, so we've got some in UK. We have, where is this? There we go. Okay, I don't have my glasses on. Okay, awesome. So, Podgorica, click on View Group. So if this is by you, but you see there's lots of potential rooms for groups here. So Steve also, okay, so this one must be by where Steve is located. Awesome. He does not live in the US. All right, so there's lots of room for growth here for anyone who's wanting to control a group. There's a link, we'll put a link to follow to get certified. There's a training you need to go through. It's a free training to go through to start a group. So if you would like to do that, whether it's a 100 Coffees group or different kind of group, that's how you would start, by going through that link. So I will put the link in the comments of this video also. Okay, then you have a members directory. This is that free entry, level 1. You can put your information in the members directory. So here's all the members. You have 100 Coffees here. So you can put your information here. Okay. It does not list email addresses, which at first I was like, oh, it would be so much easier if there were email addresses. I could just email people. But also remember, we don't want people to just come through and just spam email everyone either and add you to their email distribution list. So people actually have to call you to contact you from this directory. Not a bad thing, right? You can also go, so we'll open up our directory here. Tells a little bit about myself, about 100 Coffees, what kind of group we're in, what type of business we are, and then our website. So you can list your website and your phone number and your address, but and you control what this looks like in your, when you set up your profile. It does not give an email address, so you will not be getting spam emails from this. Okay, so that's a good thing. So that's free. This is free for you to go in and put your information in the members directory. Okay, this area shows you how the network works. So this is a little bit of how to, gives you some information on the software that's used. They use Webinar Blaze. So PIP Business Network is partnered with PIP software suite, and so they use the PIP software to run PIP network. Okay, so this tells you about the software that's used to run the meetings. Okay, so when you come into our demo meetings, you will see what a demonstration, what a webinar room looks like in Webinar Blaze. So that's what this is. Tells you a little bit about the software, how PIP works. Gives you some group controller information about the software suite, testimonials, training, and development. So take some time to go through and look at these. Here's some videos. And these are just real quick videos, like 2 or 3 minutes each. Tells a little bit about the network. The notice board is that if you upgrade to a paid membership, then you can post on the notice board. Okay, so let's see what's on the notice board for now. Okay, this is a new feature, so nothing's on there yet. But you can look up by group or topic. Okay, we need to put something on the notice board. Okay, contact is just who to contact if you have a question. Okay, so put your question there and Paul will most likely get back to you. So apply to join is real simple and it's free. Excuse me. So you just put your information about your company and then join a group. So you definitely want to pick a group to be affiliated with. You're not paying at this point. You're just like letting us know kind of your region that you want to network in and someone will contact you, okay? Excuse me. So I would suggest picking a coffee group. If you're here and you're a member of 100 Coffees, pick one of our coffee groups. You don't have to be in that area. It just lets us know that there's a coffee member on here so we can help you stay notified as groups are forming so you know when you're available to visit them, okay? And select a business type. So go through, pick a business type that's closest to yours. If you have a business that just does not fit any of these types, then let us know that as well, and Paul can update that for us. All right, awesome. So that is all I wanted to share with you today, ladies. I encourage you to go in and play with this and get familiar with it. Ask us any questions, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.